So I've been kind of pushing this game log as a way to track your price per game and your price per player per game. The first step is it prints out on 8.5 by 11, but the idea is it's designed to kind of quad fold such that you get a little booklet of your game log. Now on the back I put some instructions as how to use it, but in this video coming up here I'm going to show exactly how to fill it out. So I'm going to fill it out to build up a history of Lost Cities, a board game, which I bought last year, but I hadn't had this form yet. So you start by putting the date. So I bought it in May of '09. The game, Lost Cities, board game. I like to put where I got it. So I bought this at a local game store, River City Hobbies. And I paid about $50. So that's the way we start filling out the form. Then we just start putting in dates and start logging our games. And the system kind of goes like this. You know, I bought it in May, late May. I played it on 5/30 of '09. That was the first game. There were 2 players, and this sum mark here means how many players total have played it. So since this is the first game, 2 players of the first game means 2 players for the sum. My price per game now would be this $50 divided by the number of games played, which is 1, so it's still $50. My dollars per player per game are that same $50 divided by the sum of the total of players. So in this case, it's $25. And then I included a little note section here so I can say who played the game. This game was between myself and my wife Annette. And then I'll circle myself as having won that game. We played it the next day right away, so 5/31/09, second game. 2 players again for a total of 4. And if you do the math, 50 divided by 2, my price per game is down to $25. My price per player per game now is down to $12.50, since we've had 4 total players for a $50 game. I'm just gonna eventually I would add notes for all these, but for this purpose I want to show how the price per game and price per player per game really does decrease quickly. So we played on 6/3 of '09. It was our 3rd game. 2 players for a total of 6, which puts our price per game down to $16.67 and price per player per game down to $8.33. We played again on 6/6 of '09. That's the 4th game. Again, it was 2 of us for a total of 8. We're down to $12.50 per game and $6.25 price per player per game. We actually played this last night, so that's what made me realize I didn't start the game log here. So I'm adding one for 10/8. It was the 5th game. We had 3 players, so that gives us a total of 11. So our price on the 5th game, our price per game is down to $10 per game. That's pretty good. And since we've now have a total of 11, our price per player per game is getting down to $4.55. Probably cheaper than a movie already. And then last night we actually played 2 games. 10/8/10 again. The 6th game, 3 more players. That makes 14 total. My dollars per game is $8.33. My price per player per game is $3.57. So that's exactly how I keep track of it. I hope some other people find this useful.